Hello, gorgeous yogi soul, and welcome to the 10 Light Bodies experience. I am so grateful that you are here on this journey with me. I am having the best time re-exploring all of these teachings and practices from myself so that I can share them with you, and I just know that they're going to just do whatever they need to do for you, whatever you have come here for, whatever the reason that this course lit something within you. I know that you're going to have the experience you need to have, and whatever it is that you're seeking, I know you will find it on this journey. So I wanted to begin just by sharing some Kundalini yoga basics for anybody who is brand new to this space, or for those of you who maybe haven't practiced for a little while. Please always listen to your body. I am not a super flexible, super fit person, and I use a lot of the modifications myself. And this is part of why I am such a big fan of modifications, because I need them too. So I'm going to share with you so many different modifications, things you can do if you have wrist pain, knee pain, back pain, other things going on in your physical body. I want everybody to access Kundalini yoga. I do not want people to feel like they can't do it because they're not some bendy pretzel supermodel, right? Like, these practices are for everybody, but sometimes we need to make modifications so that we can access them. Now, having said that, if even doing the modifications, you feel like it is too hard on your body, at some moments you feel like a particular exercise just isn't going to be right for you to do in your body, always listen to that voice, always trust that voice, trust yourself, listen to your body, and you always have the option to take a rest. If you need to put your arms down, you put your arms down. If you need to just lie down on your yoga mat, listen to the mantras and just be in this space, then you are so welcome to do that. During these exercises, some of these exercises can go on for a little bit longer than we want them to. And when we reach that point where it's like, do I push through and see how far I can go and see what I'm capable of? Or do I take a rest at this point? This is where like the ultimate learning happens. This is like one of the most powerful, wonderful things about these practices. If you are new here, always err on the side of taking a break. It is better when you reach that point. Should I push through? Should I take a break? It's always better to take the break if you're not totally sure than to push through and give yourself a problem. We don't want to be having any physical problems. We want to be in this space doing our self-love. We want this to be self-care. We don't want this to be a form of pushing ourselves too far, too hard. However, in saying that, sometimes there can be great blessings in pushing yourself a little bit further than you think you're capable of. Only you know where that place is for you. Like I said, I do lots of modifications. I take breaks when I do this work. So I want you to know that it's absolutely okay for you to do that. I would love for you to just come to this space, chant some mantras, do some breath work, and lie down and just enjoy the beautiful energy of the mantras. So always listen to your body. There are 3 things that we do in Kundalini yoga. There is the breath, there is the mantra, and there is the movement. At any point, if you need to stop the movement, you can continue with the mantra and the breath. If you lose the mantra, you can just work with the breath. You can just do the breath part of the exercise. There's also another little trick with Kundalini yoga. It's said that 80% of the work happens just from showing up. So you're here, you press play, so you've done 80% of the work already. This other 20% is, it's optional. You do what you can with the other 20%. If at any time you need to put the arms down, you need to take a break, you can visualize that you are still doing the exercise. And in the visualization, you will still be doing the movement from your etheric body. And this is like amazing, right? Because you're still getting a workout, you're still shifting the energy. Maybe your physical body can't continue doing the movement, but your etheric body can keep doing it for you. So you're still getting the experience. So I love that. I'm a big fan of the visualization when you need to take a physical rest. A couple of other things before we continue. If you're brand new to Kundalini Yoga and you're like, what even is the Kundalini energy? Essentially, it is the curled up snake of energy that sits in the root chakra. And what we do through Kundalini Yoga is we wake up that snake of energy, and we wake it up and we move it up through the chakras. And when we do this, essentially it's just an awakening experience. And some people have these stories about how they've had a Kundalini awakening and it's been very strong, powerful, scary perhaps. Kundalini Yoga is not designed for you to have some like crazy experience that you can't handle. Kundalini Yoga is designed so that the snake, this Kundalini energy that lays in the base of your spine, these practices help you to slowly open that energy up, move it through your chakras and out into your life in really safe, effective, and powerful ways. So what we're doing here is, this is like the safest way, like most controlled way to work with these energies. Having said that, if at any time you feel like you're having some experience where you're not sure about it, you're not sure what's happening, just take a break, stop the movement, stop the breath, stop the mantra, and just lie down on your mat. And if you need to talk about anything, if anything comes up for you in your experiences with these practices that you are unsure about, or you just want some guidance and support on, you just want to chat about anything, I am here for you. Send me an email anytime about anything, even if it's just something small, like you were struggling with the breath, you weren't sure about it, you needed more information, please just email me. I'm more than happy to chat with you over email about anything at all related to Kundalini Yoga. Okay, so we are here to explore the 10 bodies. So you've probably already seen on the website, the main page, this beautiful picture that I made, that I created, where you can see the different 10 bodies around the physical body. The physical body is one of the 10 bodies as well. So we have the physical body, we have the 3 mental bodies, which we're going to start with next week, and then we have the 6 energy bodies. And these essentially just make up who we are. And there are so many different versions of this that you find in different cultures, different spiritual paths, different practices. We often talk about the chakras as well. The 10 bodies is just kind of like an expansion on the chakras. It's like, okay, we've got our chakras running up and down, and now the 10 bodies are kind of going from in to out, with a few other things going on as well. There are many, many different versions of this. There are many different versions of your etheric body, your subtle body. Like if you've done Reiki, you will have learned one form of this. If you're into ascension teachings, you'll learn a different form. None of these forms are better or worse, but I think they all have something to offer us. So you may go through this journey with the 10 bodies and kind of come out the other side and be like, yes, I totally understand my energy system now. This has just made so much sense. You may come out of this practice going, yes, I really felt this body and that body, and I could connect in this way with this energy, this body, but I'm also going to take some of the things from other practices and use those as well. You know me, I am a big fan of learning as much as I can from different paths and different practices. I always find something beautiful and useful from each path. The 10 bodies for me has just made so much more sense than so many of the other systems I've tried to understand when it comes to where the energy bodies are, how to feel them, how to tune in with them, how to listen to them, how to shift them and change them and clear them, and all of the good things that we're here to do. Okay, so let's begin today with the soul body. So the soul body, okay, I'm going to read you a couple of little tidbits of information about the soul body. And then we'll have a little chat, and then we'll begin our work together. Okay. So the first body, the soul body. The first of the 10 bodies is your best friend for life, your soul, your flow of spirit. It exemplifies courage, creativity, humility, and vision. The key phrase for the soul body is heart over head. When you come from the head instead of the heart, you become overly reliant on intellect alone. When you come from the heart, you can tap into the inner guidance and wisdom of your heart and mind. The soul body is the light of the infinite, which lives in your heart. The key to balancing the soul body is a spiritual practice that empowers you to raise your consciousness and open your heart to the divine. And then I found another beautiful writing about the soul body. The soul is the traveler and the journey. In our soul body, we listen to the infinite, and through our soul body, we convey the infinite knowing into the finite world around us. The soul is the divine aspect of our self, our higher self, which follows the steps of our evolutionary journey from union through separation to reunion as one. When we connect to our soul, we consciously awaken to our journey. We become co-creators with God. So I loved those, and I kind of thought, I was trying to do this beautiful write-up of what the soul body is, and I found these two definitions of the soul body, and I was like, well, that's better than anything I could come up with. One thing that I think is really beautiful about the soul body is that it lives in the physical heart space. And it makes so much sense to me because we so often talk about listening to your heart and following your heart. And we love to put our hands on our hearts when we're trying to tune into our inner selves, our inner wisdom. And to me, it's like, wow, the soul body is just really this, to me, it feels like it's a deeper part of the heart chakra. So we have the heart chakra, we have the higher heart chakra, we have all this beautiful heart energy here. And just kind of, for me, it feels like it's the very center of the heart chakra is the soul body. And what we're going to be doing in this course, in our time together, we're going to work from the inside out. So our first body is the soul body because it is the most inner part of ourselves. And what we're going to do is we're going to meditate on the soul body for a moment. But first we're going to tune in. Now, tuning in, if you've never done this before, I have put the mantras on the website so you can get them there. If this is your first time, you can just listen in. The first mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, is a mantra that connects us in with our higher self and divine energy. And I always like to visualize when I chant this first mantra, a beautiful pillar of light from my heart straight up to source energy. The second mantra, Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Siri Guru Deve Name, you'll pick it up if it's new to you, is a protective mantra that we chant to keep us safe in this space and to keep us safe as we practice. And I like to visualize a beautiful golden shield of light all around me when I chant the second mantra. So we bring the hands together, we rub the palms together, and we bring them to the heart center. And we press firmly here so that you really feel like you're pressing into, you can feel that firm pressing of the hands into the heart space. And we close the eyes and we send the awareness into the third eye point. And we take a deep inhale and exhale. And then we inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Jugadguraname, Satguraname, Sirigurudevaname, Adguraname, Jugadguraname, Satguraname, Sirigurudevaname, Adguraname, Jugadguraname, Satguraname, Sirigurudevaname. Deep inhale and exhale. And then place your left palm over your heart and your right palm over the top of the left. With the eyes still closed here, begin to tune into the energy of your soul body. The very center of your being. The very center of the heart chakra. And here we're just going to breathe long and deep through the nose, just feeling that breath moving into the soul body. Deep inhale. And exhale. And just breathing long and deep here. At your own pace. And feel yourself connecting to your soul body. The soul, your inner self. This part of you that remains and travels with you through lifetimes. And just continue here, deeply inhaling and exhaling, connecting with your soul body. And take a deep inhale and exhale. And now we're going to get to work and do some physical yoga. We're going to begin with a couple of warm-ups that we're going to do every time we connect in this space. We're going to begin with these hip circles going to the left. So we're bringing our chest forward and rolling the chest around. Just sitting in this easy pose here. An easy pose is just a cross-legged position. You can have one foot out in front. You can just be sitting in a normal cross-legged position. And we're just rotating the hips and the spine here. We're kind of getting this beautiful warming up. The hips are opening up. The spine is beginning to move. We're getting this inhale at the front, exhale as we go to the back. And you can close your eyes to do this. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And as we continue with this movement, inhale forward, exhale back, you can begin to mentally chant the mantra Sat Nam. So mentally chanting Sat on the inhale and Nam on the exhale. And Sat Nam means truth is my identity. Truth is my name. I am truth. I am the truth of who I am. It's a beautiful mantra that just helps us to connect in with the truth of who we really are. So inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Keep going and just go at your own pace here. And always go at your own pace with everything that we do. into the center. Take a deep inhale and squeeze the mulaband, the root lock. So this is a squeezing of the sex organs, the rectum and the navel. We're just kind of squeezing everything down below. And then exhale and let that go. Relax. And then we're going to do the same in the other direction. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. At your own pace, at your own speed. It's really feeling the body beginning to warm up. And as we do this, and as we do all of our exercises today, come back to the soul body. Reconnect to the soul body. How does the soul feel doing this movement? And the modification for this movement is always just to slow it down and work at your own range of motion. So if that's smaller than my range of motion, that's perfect for you. And then coming into the center, again, deep inhale. Squeeze the root lock, squeeze the rectum, sex organs and navel, and exhale and relax. And then we come into cat-cow on the hands and the knees here. And we inhale up and we exhale down. Inhale forward, exhale back. Again here, going at your own pace, making sure that the wrists are below the shoulders, that the knees are below the hips. And in Kundalini Yoga, we bring the toes together. Inhaling forward, exhaling down. That mental mantra, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Just chanting that mentally. Again, going at your own pace. If it feels good in your body to go really slow today, then just go slow. And if you need a modification here, you can always come onto the pads of the fingers if you need some release on the wrists, or you can come into easy pose, hands on the shin in front, and bring the chest forward and back. Just a modification if you have any wrist issues or anything else, knee issues, it doesn't feel good to be on your knees in that way. You can stay in this position. Whatever works best for your body. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And then we take a deep inhale. And we suspend the breath and we squeeze the root lock. Exhale. We exhale the breath and we squeeze the root lock. Squeeze at the bottom. Inhale back to neutral. And then we bring the hips to the toes. And we come into a baby pose. And the hands are together above the head. And slowly make your way back up to sitting. And we're going to begin our Kriya. So the first part of this Kriya, I'm just going to make sure we have the time. The first part of the Kriya, we'll set the timer for now. We're on the clock already. So we bring the hands into Gyan Mudra. Gyan Mudra is the thumb and the index finger touching. And the fingers are together for this one. And the arms come to the shoulder. And then we begin this wave-like motion, this sweeping motion. And we're just going very slowly for these first few minutes. And you may like to think of this as an expansion of the soul body, that you're connecting in with the soul. One thing I find really fascinating about the heart chakra and therefore the soul body, that the arms and the hands are an extension of the heart chakra. So therefore they are an extension of the soul body. And something really interesting happens when you begin to think that your hands are an extension of your soul body. So continue with this movement. Just moving slowly, moving at your own pace. You're doing really well. So you now have an opportunity to make this your own movement. So if you want to bring the hands up higher, if you want to just bring them straight out to the side, if you have some other way that you want to move the arms right now, please go for it. And we're still just moving slowly here at this point. So some options here for modification, one arm at a time. That's a good modification if one arm needs a little bit of a rest. Another modification is to just slow it right down. Really, really slow down the movement. Or you can just come into this first position here with the hands in Gyan Mudra just at the shoulders, and you can just meditate at this point. Now the next part, we continue to make these circles, but now the instruction is to speed it up. And the instruction in the teaching says to move as fast as lightning. But that's up to you how fast that is. We're still going to be here for a few more minutes. So make sure that the movement is sustainable. But just speed it up a little bit from what you were doing before. Again, if you need to slow it down, one arm at a time. Take some breaks at this mantra point in the middle. And I am going to do this practice with you, your eyes closed. And I'm going to stop talking now and just let you have your experience. Keep going, you're doing really, really well. Even if you're taking a break, you're doing really, really well. We just have a few more minutes here remaining. Remember, you can change the movement. Just feel yourself finding your own rhythm here. If you're resting, you're visualizing the movement. We're just here for a last couple of minutes.
Nirinjan, Narayan, Nirinjan, Narayan.
And here in these last few minutes, listen to your soul. Connect in with the soul body and listen to its wisdom and guidance. Coming into our last minute now. So if you have been taking a rest, come back and join us for the last minute and let's speed it up. Whatever that pace is for you, we're just going to go a little bit faster for this last few seconds. We're nearly there. You're doing really, really well. And take a deep inhale, hands coming back to the shoulders. And squeeze the root, lock the Mula Band. And exhale, relax the hands onto the knees, and take a moment here to just meditate and notice how you feel. Okay, for our next movement, we are bringing the hands to the prayer position, palms flat together, thumbs together, and we're bringing this mudra up to the top of the head. And from here, we're going to do these hip circles, and we're moving to the left. And this is really similar to the warm-up move that we did. It's just that we have the hands above the head in this prayer position, and we're only here for a few minutes. But if you need a modification, the arms can come down. So this is a little different to the warm-up in that the spine is straight, the head is straight here, and we're really just moving from the hips. Eyes closed, going within, going at your own pace, your own range of motion. Doing really well, we're nearly there. Modify if you need to. Take a break if you need to. Keep going if you can. Coming into the last 30 seconds here. If you've been taking a break, rejoin us.
Nirinjan, Narayan, Nirinjan, Narayan.
And coming into center, deep inhale. Squeeze them all up, bund. Squeeze everything, squeeze the hands together. Exhale, relax the hands down onto the knees, eyes closed. And just take a moment here to meditate and notice how you feel. now coming back into easy pose. We're going to cross the arms in front of the chest, like so, holding onto the inside of the elbows. And here we are lifting the arms and letting the arms down. So we're lifting the arms to touch the forehead and then bringing the arms down to touch the chest, like the lower part of the heart chakra here. So holding onto the elbows and finding your own pace here. Now the idea here is that you can feel the pressure. You want to actually connect the arms and the third eye and connect the arms and the chest, but you don't want to hurt yourself. The eyes are closed here and you will find your own pace and your own breath. I find my breath inhales up, exhale down with the arms, but find what works for you. The modification here is to just really slow it down. And of course, you always have the option of just holding the arms here in this position and visualizing that you're lifting the arms and bringing the arms down. So this movement is connecting the head and the heart. So that we can make our decisions from the heart and from a place of logic. But that we can also make our decisions from the guidance of our soul body. And again, we're only here for a few minutes. Not as long as we did that first exercise for. Do what you can, do your best, take breaks when you need to. Doing really, really well. Just a few more seconds here and go as fast as you can for these last few seconds. And deep inhale and exhale and relax the hands onto the knees. Just take a break here, notice how you feel. And then we bring the hands out to the side. And here we are in Gyan Mudra. Once again, the thumb and the index finger touching, fingers straight, and this mudra is out to the sides, the palms are facing upwards, and we're just here meditating. So close the eyes and just meditate here with the arms out. And we're going to be here for a little while, so please use a modification if you need to, which is to just bend the elbows, but keep this mudra, keep this position, keep the thumbs and the index finger touching, the palms open to the sky. Just bend the elbows if you need to. Remember to take breaks as you need to. Try to hold your arms out for as long as you can and then take a break. Come into the modified posture. You can always relax the hands onto the knees as well if you need that option. And then if you can come back with the hands out. Just do what you need to do in these next few minutes here. And just check in that you're not holding tension in the shoulders. I just noticed I was doing that. So relaxing the shoulders. You don't want the shoulders up towards the ears. And if you know this mantra, the Narayan mantra, you are welcome to chant in this position as well.
Narayan
the last 1 minute here. So if you were taking a rest and you think you can do 1 more minute in this posture, which I know you can if you want to, if it feels right in your body. Breathe long and deep. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Unless you're chanting. Take a deep inhale. Squeeze the root blocks. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax the hands. And then we come into the last part of the meditation, keeping the hands as they were, Gyan Mudra, fingers close together. And we bring this mudra up to the face, in front of the face, so the pinky fingers and mounds of the palms are touching, and we just bring this mudra in front of our face in a comfortable position here, as if the hands are just below the eyes. So you'd be looking out over at the fingertips and then close the eyes. And here we just meditate and we go within.
Nam Nirinjan, Narayan. Nam Nirinjan, Narayan. Nam Nirinjan, Narayan. Nam Nirinjan, Narayan.
Take a deep inhale and suspend the breath. Squeeze the root lock and exhale, keeping the posture of the hands. Deep inhale, suspend the breath, squeeze, 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 Mulaband, squeeze the root lock. And exhale, keeping the hands in place. And one last time, deep inhale. And suspend the breath. Squeeze the root lock, push the hands together. And exhale, and please come to lie on your back, relaxing deeply. If you have a blanket, please grab it, place it over yourself. Just be sure not to put a blanket behind your head, because you want your head directly on the floor. And as you're getting settled here and getting comfortable, I'd just like to let you know that sometimes in these classes, in these practices, you may feel yourself having an emotional response. Whether that is anger or frustration directed at me, directed at the teachings, at your guides, at your body, at yourself. Whether it is a sadness that comes through, you may start crying, you may have all sorts of emotional responses that come up. You may just feel a complete feeling of absolute bliss. This is all normal in Kundalini yoga. And you may also sometimes not have an emotional response that is very big or exciting, but you may just notice now as you relax on your back how good you feel. Give yourself permission to just feel what you feel in this space, in these classes. And if you need any help navigating through any of it, please remember I'm here for you. Now let your body just relax and feel very, very heavy on the earth, on the floor beneath you. And let everything from this Kriya just integrate now. Feel your soul body, become aware of your soul body. Let it speak to you. And feel the deeper connection with your soul body, your inner self. deep inhale and exhale. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Rotate the wrists and the ankles. Rotate the wrists and the ankles in the opposite direction. Rub the palms together and rub the soles of the feet together. And then bring the right knee into the chest and take the right knee over to the left side of the body. Arm coming up. So you're getting that beautiful stretch across the shoulders and down the back. And coming back into center, the left knee comes into the chest. Left knee over the right side of the body, arm out straight to the side. And then we come into this rock and rolling position. Bring the knees into the chest and we roll on the spine. We rock and roll on the spine to come up to sitting, or you can just make your way up to sitting in whatever way feels good for your body. So we're now going to do a final meditation, which I think you'll really like. It's really very beautiful, very, very easy. We're sitting in easy pose. And we're bringing the right hand into Gyan Mudra onto the knee, just resting gently. The left hand comes in front of the heart center. The fingers are together, pointed towards the right, and the thumb is touching. So we just have this position with the hand, and that's just at the heart center, and it's about 6 inches from the chest. So from the side, it's about 6 inches from the chest, about here. And then from here, we're going to chant out loud together. Very simple, very easy mantra, I am. And as we chant, we're going to bring the hand closer to the heart center, not to touching, but just a little bit closer so that we're just a few inches away from the heart. And we chant, I am. And then we're going to bring the hand out about 12 inches and chant, I am. So from the side, this is the starting position about here, about 6 inches. We bring the hand closer, I am, and we bring it further away, I am. And then we come back into this center point, and here you can take a breath if you need one. Otherwise, we just continue, I am, I am, I am, I am. Very simple, very, very effective. So let's begin. Left hand, 6 inches from the heart. Eyes are closed. And let's begin. I am. 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 Take a deep inhale and exhale. And release the hand. Bring the hands down onto the knees. And then bring the left hand up to the heart and the right hand over the top. And take a deep inhale into the soul body. And exhale and feel your soul body waking up, expanding, speaking to you. Feel a deeper connection with your soul body. And know that your soul body has now been activated. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And honor, acknowledge this activation of your soul. One more deep inhale and exhale. And now we're going to end our class with this beautiful blessing, the long time sun. And we sing this, we chant this for ourselves, for our own soul bodies, for each other, for everyone who's gathered in this space together at this time via replay, whenever you are here joining us in this space. And we also chant this mantra for the world, for all beings. So please bring your hands into prayer position. Close the eyes. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. May all beings know love. May all beings know peace. May all beings be well, happy and free. And so it is. Amen. Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm feeling amazing from that class, and I was sort of only doing bits of it. I really hope that you are feeling even half as amazing as I'm feeling right now. You can use this class over and over again. You can come back and join me here. I'm always here. Anytime you want to reconnect with the soul body, you can, of course, as well take the Kriya and practice that on its own. You can do that every day if you would like to. You can take that meditation that we did and practice that every day if you would like to. And you can practice the Kriya or the mantra, the meditation. You can do that every day until we meet again next week, where we're going to begin to work with the minds. Or you can take one of these practices, and if it really speaks to you and it feels like it's doing something incredible for you, you can take that and you can work with it for a 40-day practice or a 120-day practice or a 1,000-day practice if that is your jam. Otherwise, you're also more than welcome to just have enjoyed this class today and come and join us next week. Please check the website for all of the other information about our class today, for your tarot spread, for your assignments, and for the replay of this video. We can watch it anytime. I am so grateful for you. I'm sending you so much love. Satnam.